Greetings, Internet viewers.
Hello, interwebs.
My name is Jamison.
And I am Chris.
And welcome to Geeks and Tea,
where we spill the tea about geeky stuff.
Today we are going to be reviewing Chris's collection of sonic screwdrivers.
So grab your tea, and let's discuss.
First of all, let's have a moment of silence for John Hurd. May he rest in peace.
Wands up, screwdrivers up. As you know, John Hurt passed away this week. He had an amazing career. You know him from he's the Great Dragon in Merlin. He was the Chancellor in V for Vendetta. He was, of course, Ollivander in Harry Potter, and as I know him as the War Doctor. Today, I decided that it would be the perfect opportunity to go through some Doctor Who things. I did just acquire the 8th Doctor's, or War Doctor's, sonic screwdriver. I do have about 7 of them. I don't have all of them yet, but as I get them, I will review them. But today, we'll start off with his. It is, you can definitely see, because I also have, this is what the 4th Doctor's. So I have the 4th Doctor's as well, which is, there are 2 others before this.
Yeah.
There's the first one is a 3rd Doctor's, which apparently is hard to get, and it's just basically a straight metal cylinder.
Yeah,
I don't think you can get that one. I think that's just.
I haven't been able to find that one through any of my vendors.
Yeah. You can get the 4th Doctor's, which is the John Petrie's.
But that's the 4th Doctor's.
Sorry.
The 3rd Doctor's.
This is the 3rd Doctor's, I'm sorry. Which his has, the 3rd Doctor, the John Petrie's or whatever, has like a yellow, almost like swirl around there. And this part is silver. Now this is the Tom Baker, I want to say?
Yes, the 4th Doctor.
The 4th Doctor, Tom Baker. And so this one has 2 sounds. It seems like with each iteration of the sonic screwdrivers, they get more sounds. So this one has 2. It has and that's about it. It's not too fancy. Most of the modern screwdrivers has a button that you can press. This one you actually have to kind of slide down the cylinder to do it. No lights. It kind of, the funny thing is we've been joking about this, it kind of looks like the instrument that you would put into somebody's ear to check if they have this thing, which is kind of funny that he's called the Doctor, and you could put it in somebody's ear and check for things.
I'm sorry, Chris, you have space crabs. You're going to die.
I knew it.
Damn space crabs.
Damn space crabs.
I don't know. I like it. It's definitely futuristic, but you can totally tell this was designed in like the 60s and 70s.
Oh, absolutely. It's got the 60s, 70s space theme looking. It looks like a rocket, or like a space station or something like that. From there, I think after that, there's this one. This one actually goes with 2 Doctors. Now this would be the John Hurt War Doctor one. This one has 4 different sounds, and honestly has one of the brightest lights that I've seen on it. This one has 4 sounds. It has and it does, if you can see it does have an extremely bright light too. So it's actually really great. It's a great replica. I mean, if you really like John Hurt and you really like the War Doctor, it's really a way to go. I have seen some on the internet where there are die-cast model ones of these. Honestly, unless you really want to get it like that, this is a way to go. The next one, of course, we have
the 9th Doctor.
Chris Eccleston. Chris Eccleston does also share this with David Tennant. It is the same one, except for the one that is in the Day of the Doctor where they all meet, which is yellow.
Yes. Well, we watched a video because I was able to get a hold of a couple sonic screwdrivers through one of my vendors for my store, and he decided not to get the one because it basically was this.
Right.
But we watched a couple people talk about it, and they said it's an incorrect replica of an incorrect screwdriver. But technically that's wrong. It is the correct replica of an incorrect screwdriver because they did use the yellow one in the actual show.
Yes.
But this one has 4 sounds. The blue light at the very end. Now this one's actually the pen model where it has the felt tip where you can write in invisible ink and then use the UV light. Also extends the little swirly piece in the center, which I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Is black instead of blue. But depending on where the whether it's extended or whether it's closed, you either use the bottom button when it's closed or the top button when it is extended.
And it's not bad. It's really good. That's actually, this was now if I remember correctly, I got this one, the first one, which I'll show you, that I ever got. But I think this was the second one that that I'd gotten from you. In that same era, we do have, I do apologize, the batteries ran out for this one, and I'm still getting some. We have the Masters laser screwdriver. Now I do apologize that it's not going to make sound. Like I said, I don't have any batteries in it right now, but this one does pop out like this. It has about 4 sounds for itself. We have been discovering that there are hidden sounds in some of the screwdrivers, and since then once I get some batteries back in this one, I want to see if there's any hidden sounds in it, because this has a clicking motion that allows it to, it seems like you can click through it and get more sounds. So I'll keep you abreast on that. The next one, of course, with the evolution of Tenants, is, of course, Matt Smith's. This one is the classic claw game sonic screwdriver. It looks like you're about to get a prize from a machine. Yep, if you press it a certain amount of times, you will get certain different sounds.
Now, I'll be perfectly honest, this was the first one I ever purchased, and there is this little spine down here on the black piece that you touch to actually activate it, but it's like super sensitive.
Yeah, it's a bit sensitive.
And it took me forever to actually figure out.
Which is kind of funny. Like the TARDIS is a little touchy too, so it doesn't make sure that the screwdriver is a little, like, you gotta have delicate hands.
Now I will actually. This light is actually pretty bright as well.
It is.
It kind of held it up to me. Ooh, look, I'm green.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun. I chase my cat with this one when she drives me nuts. She does not like the sonic screwdrivers.
But it is nice. Like I said, there's also a cast metal one of this one as well. Though I did read the reviews on the cast metal one. It's $109 for the cast metal one. But honestly, from what the reviews said, it is not worth it.
Now there's a company that does remotes.
There's a remote control, universal remote control.
This one, this would be the 11th Doctors, as well as the 10th Doctors.
Correct.
But I don't know that they're manufacturing those anymore. I
thought I saw one on Amazon. You could probably still get them on Amazon.
Maybe on Amazon.
Or ThinkGeek.com probably has them too.
Also eBay.
Probably on eBay too as well. Next after that, it's kind of an in-betweener one. This one I actually just purchased as well. I didn't know about this one. Apparently there's a whole story about in between with the 11th Doctor where he gets trapped in like a temporal something or another, and the TARDIS spits out a specific screwdriver for that event. And the funny thing about this one is, apparently the backstory is that, as we know, the screwdrivers doesn't do anything organic. This one, though, has the ability to do organic anything. It can do anything. This one has the most sounds out of any screwdriver I've ever seen. And apparently it's supposed to have many different things, a Victorian era, modern, and like steampunk almost. The only thing that I don't like, and I think you agree with this also, is this part right here just doesn't seem, it seems unfinished. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to actually mod this and get some things. I'm not sure what I'm going to wrap it in. I was thinking about getting maybe some like faux copper or patina something or another and wrap it in it. And then there's a place right here where there's a kind of a sticker that's kind of janky. I took it off. It didn't look good. And I'm thinking I'm going to put a jewel there to kind of match the rest of it.
Now, I also believe this one kind of goes along the same lines or goes with the build your own screwdriver set.
It does as well, yes.
So I don't know if maybe that's why the handle is so plain. The one thing I don't like about this, other than the handle just being an ugly ivory color, is the speaker is in a really, really odd... Let's see if we can get it to zoom in on this. The speaker's in a very odd place, which is right here, and the button's right here. So if you're like me and you want to hold it like this, you cover the speaker. So you almost need to flip it around and push it like this.
Yeah, this one here has the most sounds. I believe it has 8 sounds. So it's this one, then this one, then... Yeah, this one has the most awesome sounds out of any of the screwdrivers that I have. It is cool. Once it's finished, of course, we'll do another review and we'll show the finished product once I'm done with it. But actually, it's really awesome. The only other thing too is this part here. Since this is all interchangeable with the customized, it's a little loose. It's okay. It's kind of snug, but I would say if you like put it in a jacket or something like that, it has the opportunity to kind of come off.
Well, all of the pieces come off. It does twist and it does twist off, but when you do put it in, you do have to make sure it snaps on so it'll be secure. Another thing is, because these are plastic, I wouldn't interchange them that often,
Right.
because you risk damaging the locking mechanism.
Besides that, it's really awesome. Like I said, has the most sounds out of any of the screwdrivers that I have so far. Next, of course, we come to the modern Doctor of Capaldi's, which is this one. It's actually the most modern looking one that we've seen. It has about, 4 sounds,
yes.
Let's say. It has a up button position, and then a down position, and then you can also do this. These and one of these too. I do love that the top of it looks like a TARDIS. Besides that, I mean, there's nothing extends, there's not like anything like that, but it is pretty awesome. It looks great. I love the blue and the gold. It's got the TARDIS blue on it, which is just plain awesome.
This is the only one I would actually purchase in a die cast.
Yes, I agree with that.
I just love the sleek design. It is a little bit more wand-like compared to the others.
By far, yes.
But I can't wait to see Capaldi actually use this.
Me too. But that's about it, I think, for all of our all the ones that I have. When Doctor is coming back in the springtime, it is a long time to wait for us Whovians for him to come back. But we're excited. There is rumors that this will be possibly Capaldi's last season as the Doctor, but we don't know because there's a new showrunner coming. So he's going to be rebooting, I guess, the Doctor again. So we really don't know if we're going to get a new Doctor. There are rumors of an old Doctor coming back to be the new Doctor.
There's a lot up in the air.
There's a lot up in the air. There's a rumor about a woman becoming the Doctor.
I can see a lot of people's complaints with Capaldi personally. I do really like him as the Doctor.
I didn't like him at first, but now I like him a lot.
I do think that it has to do with more of the writing.
Yes.
I think they went a little bit too far to the old Doctor, and now they're trying to bring him back because in the Christmas special, Capaldi was amazing.
He was very doctory. He was very whimsical and like.
I love the Pokemon Go reference.
Oh,
it was
yes.
just
it was
perfect.
Great. It was so good. If you haven't seen the Christmas episode, and you are a Doctor Who fan and you are a comic book fan, you will absolutely love this year's Christmas episode. It crosses the two genres, so if you're a fan of both, check it out.
Alright, so that concludes our reviews for the multiple sonic screwdrivers. We hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like button, thumbs up, and subscribe to see more of our beautiful faces. And until next time,
Ta-ta!